Speaking of main eventers, Brian, these were certainly two people that have been put in main events before. Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella.
Oh, man, match of the weekend.
You know, I don't know that I've ever seen a Bella match in its entirety. I still haven't seen one in its entirety, but I've seen enough. But we asked the question a while back, do you remember anybody saying, oh, the great Bella match or the great Bella promo, or who the fuck, why are these people so revolutionary? Woo! But Becky didn't do herself any favors in this one either.
Yeah, I was going to say, and you could say whatever you want about Nikki Bella, but Becky wasn't too far behind.
Well, the two things that went viral, as the kids say, the two spots were, one, Nikki did something, I can't even remember what it was, but booted Becky Lynch as she was running into the turnbuckle. And she goes down, and Nikki turns around and does the Tom Zink Z-Man flying crossbody to nowhere. She jumped up on the middle turnbuckle and did a turnaround crossbody, and Becky Lynch was nowhere. Nowhere. It wasn't even turned around yet. Wasn't even anywhere reachable. And Nikki Bella just crashes and burns, and she was going past her. Becky started to react like, oh shit, should I bump? And realized that she had just whiffed and gone completely not even close to her. But that looked like she just decided, I'll turn around and commit Harry Carey now off the top turnbuckle.
It will never not be a funny spot when that happens. The Tom Zink Brian Lee one, which was like the first and last time anyone saw Brian Lee in WCW. That's the greatest one it could ever be, just because it's shot perfectly. Like it's a wide shot.
Yes,
it's towards the camera.
And Zink was so athletic that he just got all kinds of fucking height and momentum and distance and everything. The problem was Brian Lee. For those of you who haven't seen it, it was a live Clash of Champions.
Yeah,
and Zink hip tossed Brian Lee all the way across the ring, and Brian bounced up into the far turnbuckle, and by the time he was back to his feet, Zink had jumped up on the turnbuckle that was all the way across the ring from Brian Lee and just did a turnaround crossbody into the void and fell and rolled to Brian Lee's feet, and Brian just kicked him in the head. But then later on in this match, Becky and Nikki, Nikki was supposedly ramming, this was the other one that went viral, Becky's head into the announcer desk. And actually, she would bounce her off one desk and then the other desk and then the one desk and then the other desk. But not only was she just doing it with so little effort, because Becky was doing the whole thing, so it was just like a blasé bomb, 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 bomb. But Becky quit trying after 2 or 3 and was just slapping the desk with her hands in front of her face and going along with it. And I think when Nikki went let loose of her, Becky went into the desk one more time just out of force of habit. And it's what?
Yeah, see, that's Becky more than Nikki.
Oh yeah, no, that's. I'm sorry, but a lot of the girl wrestling of these days is a lot of this shit, but so is the guys, to be honest with you. Because it's like that they have said, oh, we're in big buildings, the people are so far away, we'll just throw punches or kicks or whatever that just come in the vicinity, and the other guy will just cover up and make it look like shit anyway, even if it does make some kind of contact. And then we'll just act like it's just, and because we'll slap our leg and people will go, ooh. It's high definition television. The guys in the smaller buildings or in the smaller TV studio shows of the territories, or just because even if they were in big buildings, but it was still regular television, they made their shit look better and snugger and a little more credible, to say the least, than these guys that are on high definition 4K fucking TV with 27 different camera angles. And they think they can just kind of get close and it works. Finally, Becky Lynch rolled her up 1, 2, 3. So you had that going for you.
Yeah, not a good match, and kind of embarrassing at times. Obviously, Antonio Inoki's quite mad about the whole thing. I'm going to get this to play that song at some point. It will happen.
Do you think he'd have wanted to slap both of them? Give them some fighting spirit?
I don't know. Maybe, when people aren't around, he would say, please slap me. You never know with Inoki. But yeah, this match wasn't good. And obviously, Becky Lynch has bigger things in store for her, which they tease later on, but they become more official with the next night.